Hi guys, this is Claudia from Knitters and Critters, and today I wanted to talk to you about my April knitting. So, as you might know, if you've been watching our videos here, or if you follow me on Instagram, I finished 4 burgundy sweaters in April. Now, I didn't start them all in April, but I did finish them all. I had them all at the, second sleeve sort of point in the knitting. So yeah, I got them all done, and they're all very different. I am wearing one of them. I'm wearing the Moonset Pullover by Hailey over at Ozetta, and I will put links to all the sweaters here, and I will also be adding some pictures because I think you'll be able to see some details better. So in no particular order, I finished my heaviest sweater, the Benthe by Natasja Hornby, and that is the Aran weight. It's the heaviest of the 4, and there was an option to make it turtleneck style, and I decided not to because I thought that would be just a little too warm for me. And whereas with the crew neck that I decided on, I can wear it when it's cold. I think with the turtleneck, like, it would be more limiting as far as, the times that I would be able to wear it. I just get warm real easily, and I want to wear my knits as much as I can. So I decided to go for the crew neck. But when it comes down to it, the stars of this sweater are the sleeves. They're beautiful, they are full of texture and cables, and I am very glad that I tried this sweater. It is absolutely beautiful. Every time I've worn it, people are just amazed by how gorgeous the sleeves are. So if you've been thinking about a very intricate and beautiful and rewarding sweater, I would encourage you to knit it. I would encourage you to knit any of the 4, all of the 4. I mean, they're all gorgeous. Let's see. So the second sweater was my test knit, my Spruced pullover for Neilan. And this is a sweater where I didn't have enough of the burgundy or enough of the brown to do the background color in just one of them. So I decided to alternate. And I'm very glad that the 2 colors played well together. It looks intentional. It's a very nice, very beautiful sweater. I would say 95%. It is a good beginning sweater because it's basically, just stockinette, and you change colors for the stripes. And the only bit where you would have to do a little bit of color work is at the cuffs. And I think if you just take your time, and if you're someone who does color work in a tighter gauge than the rest of your stockinette, you can use slightly larger, the next size up needle, and that should compensate for that. Again, another beautiful sweater. I was very happy to do it. I'm very glad that Tiff, accepted me as a test knitter. So absolutely love the sweater. That one is in a DK from Forbidden Fiber. And again, I have all the details in the description below, or if you are on Ravelry, you can look at my projects there, and I give you all the details. Then I would say the next sweater is the one I'm wearing, the Moonset Pullover, and it is also in DK weight yarn. And this one is from Ali at Explorer Knits and Fibers. And this one is called Barrel Aged Sour. And there are so many different shades in this one. Just in this little bit of sleeve, there are at least a dozen different colors and shades and tones that I can pick out. It's very comfortable. I decided to make it, hip length. The sleeves, I don't like anything over my wrists that I can't pull up. It's just a personal thing. So I made them this long. So, this is not a sleeve that you can keep up. So I decided to just go ahead and make them at a length that wouldn't bother me. Very easy, very well written. I would make any of her patterns. They are very nice. They are patterns that I think will let the yarn shine. And in this case, I mean, there are no cables, there are no patterns, no texture to get in the way of all these beautiful tones that Allie puts into her colorways. She is a total wizard. So it is very comfortable. I've worn it with jeans to, just sort of do errands and things like that. And because it is a DK weight, and we're still in the 40s here in Wisconsin, even though it's already May. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can wear it for a couple of weeks, at least, if we do eventually get a little bit warmer temperatures here. The last of my 4 burgundy sweaters is my Ola sweater from Irene Lin. That one is made in sock weight yarn, and I chose buffalo plaid from Northwoods Fibers. And I will admit that you probably don't see the lace pattern or the texture as crisply as you might in a plainer, lighter colorway, but that doesn't bother me with this sweater. I knew that I wanted to make a sweater in this colorway. I mean, I love buffalo plaid. I'm the queen of buffalo plaid, so I absolutely had to have a top that was in this colorway. And you can still see a lot of the details. I wore it out to dinner with my husband and some friends a couple of days ago, and I feel very comfortable in it. I thought it was dressy enough for the occasion, and I love the colors. So I would, if you love delicate, beautiful, lacy garments to make, then I would absolutely encourage you to look at the Ola sweater. Irene has beautiful, delicate sweaters, and I think if you give this one a try, you're not going to be disappointed. So yeah, I finished 4 burgundy sweaters in April. That blows my mind. Well, I mean, I only had a little bit to go in each, so it's not as amazing as it may sound. But yeah, I'm still proud that I made all of them, and given our weather, I can still wear all of them. I could probably wear the Aran weight sweater for the school run in the morning. Nights can get chilly and mornings can get chilly, so a nice cozy Aran weight sweater is perfect for spending half an hour, 45 minutes outside. And then the 2 DK sweaters, I can wear them pretty much at any time, and I would probably save my Ola for dressier occasions, just because it's so delicate and so beautiful and just so elegant. But there's no reason you couldn't wear it just because. Every day is a special day. Don't save the good china for the special days. Something my dad taught me, I would say. Like, don't save the good perfume. Don't save stuff for some unknown special day. Every day can be special. Anyway, so what am I working on now? So definitely this is the year of the sweater. I am making this very, very labor intensive, but totally worth it. It does have baubles, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is the Seleste sweater by Sari Nordlund, and she has stunning patterns, just very decorated, very textured, very beautiful. And I had looked at this sweater, I think 3 years ago, or I'm not sure when it came out, but when it came out, I was like, oh my gosh, someday I need to make that sweater. So apparently this is the year that I am making that sweater. Because I am working on it, a lot of the bobbles get pushed to the other side. So you can't get the full bobbly goodness just yet. But when I block it and I wear it, you know, when I block it, obviously, I will like push all the bobbles to the front. And it will be a festival of bobbles. And she has a technique where you don't need to be turning your work in order to complete the bobbles. So I like that. You know, it makes it go a little bit quicker. But yeah, I am not used to. I've been working on this like a week, something like that. I don't know. I'm old, and I'm not used to, you know, each row taking me so long because of the bobbles. But like I said, it's absolutely worth it. And then I think after the yoke, I think everything else is stockinette. So that, you know, and you want it to be that way because you don't want to take away from the bobbles, right? I mean, that makes sense. So it's really beautiful. I'm very excited. It is this yarn, which is from Shepherd's Wool. And I got it from Cream City Yarn. And this is really, really lovely yarn to work with. It's very, very nice. I will put the details again in the description. And I love the color. Like, I am totally having a like light blue thing. Plus, I mean, did anyone watch Bridgerton season 2? I want all of Kate Sharma's color palette. Like, I can't do pastels or like, you know, baby blues, baby light. Like, I can't. I look like I'm made of mustard. And it was really nice to see all these historical adjacent, because we know that they're not historically accurate, but mostly historically accurate gowns on Kate that were these like striking purples and vibrant teals. And now I want to make all the Sharma palette color knits. But I did have this one in my stash, and I am loving the process. It's kind of teaching me to sort of like take it down a notch, because I usually just try to get through things sometimes. I don't know. Are you a process knitter or a project knitter? I feel like I'm a project knitter. I mean, I finished 4 sweaters in April, so I think I'm a project knitter. I mean, I do enjoy the process, but kind of once I've learned it, I just want to like rush through it. You know what I mean? Like, I liked learning all these different construction techniques on the 4 sweaters, but then I just wanted to get going. So yeah, I'm a weird hybrid, as in many other things. So anyway, I would love to know what you're working on. Now that it's May, I am thinking of starting some socks maybe later this month, because once it gets warm around here, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get through this one. I might have to leave it until fall, if it gets warm, because once the humidity and the heat and everything hits, I can't have this on my lap. That is just too much for me. So I have been looking at some sock patterns, and I'm going to post a link to a book by the Drunk Knitter. and it's a book that shows you a way that you can kind of make 2 socks at once without, you know, doing the thing where you're knitting both of them separately at the same time, 2 at a time. So I want to give that a try too. I don't know if you have the book, but I would recommend it. She has some really nice patterns in there, and I kind of like this idea that she came up with, or that she is presenting in the book. So let me know what you're working on, what you're looking forward to making. If you're participating in Me Made May, yeah, share your makes with us. We absolutely love it, and we love seeing what you guys are working on, and kind of what colors are you looking at to make this spring, because it hasn't been spring yet here. But in summer, what do you make in the summer? I'm curious. Every time I've, you know, made stuff in the summer, if it hasn't been socks, it's at least been with sock yarn. You know what I mean? So it's still not this like big, lush, heavy. This is worsted, by the way. But you know, this is pretty warm. It's gonna be pretty warm when it's done because of all the bubbles and all the texture and everything. So anyway, before I ramble on some more, let me know what you're working on, and are there colors that you are looking at these days? So until the next one, I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.